Hello everyone, myself Bhai Kumar Patel and I am welcoming you to my channel Chemistry Art. Okay, so friends, today we are going to discuss about the chemical reactions of acid. Okay, so as we are knowing that what is acid, generally the common definition we are using is the compound which is releasing H plus ion is known as acid. Okay. So now today we are going to discuss about the chemical reaction, how acids are reacting with another compounds. Okay, so some of the chemical reactions I will show you here one by one, and in this video I will explain you how the acids are reacting with metals. Okay, so most of the metals when react with acid, some special gases are forming, and which gases are there we are going to see it. Okay, so let's start it. Okay, here I have already written that when metal is reacting with acid, it is forming metal salt. Now you should know that what is salt. Okay, salt means I can say that like if the compound is formed from the positive ion and negative ion. Okay, salt means the compound which is formed from the positive and negative ions attraction force. It's known as a salt. Okay, which is dissolved very easily into the water. Okay, so many definitions are there. Now when acid reacts with metal, then it is forming the metal salt plus the special gas which is formed is the hydrogen gas. Okay, generally most of the acid like hydrochloric acid, like sulfuric acid, like another diluted acid also. Okay, so they are forming the hydrogen gas. Okay, when they are reacting with the most of the metal. So here you can see that this is a figure. Okay, and in this figure I have mentioned some the settlement of the apparatus glasswares. This is a test tube, this is a glass container. In this test tube we will take a metal plus acid. Okay, in this glass container we have taken a soap solution. So let me explain you how the metal is reacting with acid. Okay, for example, we have taken here diluted sulfuric acid. I am writing here DIL, diluted H2SO4, diluted sulfuric acid. Okay, acid we are taking. So here the sulfuric acid will react with zinc, and it is diluted sulfuric acid, but still it is acid. Still it is acid, so it will react and a gas will form. Okay, you can see the bubbles, the affordances from this metal surface, and which gas it is, so we have already written that it is nothing but it's a hydrogen gas. And how to prove it? This is hydrogen gas only. How to prove it? Okay, so see here the gas is coming up, but here you can see that the test tube is not open. Okay, and so the gas which is forming is passing through this delivery tube, like this, here, and this delivery tube is open up into the soap solution. So what will happen? The bubbles will be formed. As you are knowing that when we are passing the air or any gas from the soap solution, obviously it will form bubbles. Okay, so here very nice bubbles will be formed, but what to do? We have to prove that. We do not want to play with that bubbles. Okay, we have to take a burning candle. See, this is a burning candle. Okay, this burning candle we have to keep near the bubble. Okay, so what will happen? It will give a pop sound. Okay, like this. Okay, so it will give a pop sound. Why? Because as you are knowing that hydrogen gas is an inflammable gas. Okay, so it will burns with a pop sound, and if the pop sound is coming, it means that the gas which is coming out when zinc is reacting with sulfuric acid, it is nothing but the hydrogen gas. Okay, you can't say that it's a carbon dioxide gas, because carbon dioxide will not give pop sound. Okay, so it is hydrogen gas. See here, this is the hydrogen gas which is giving the pop sound with the burning candle. So this is our main proof that the gas is inflammable, and due to due to the sulfuric acid is having hydrogen, the gas which is forming is hydrogen gas. Now let's write the reaction. See, I am writing here metal as a zinc. Okay, it is in solid form, reacting with acid. Which acid we have taken? Sulfuric acid. So let me write here diluted, DIL H2SO4, diluted sulfuric acid. And what will it form? See, I have written here metal salt. So as we are knowing that the metal is forming a positive charge. So zinc, its valence is +2. So Zn 2 plus. And from here, see, from here what will form? Hydrogen gas is forming, so H2 will form hydrogen gas. So let me write here H2, hydrogen gas. And what remains? Sulfate, SO4. SO4 is also having 2 minus valency. See, Zn valence is +2, SO4 valence is 2 minus. Okay, +2, 2 minus. Okay, both are having same valency. So I can write directly ZnSO4, but it is in aqueous solution. So in the solution, the zinc sulfate will be formed. Okay, so like this, you can write so many different metals chemical reactions with acid. Okay, so first of all, let me see that is it balanced chemical reaction? Hydrogen 2 sulfate and zinc. Yes, it is balanced chemical reaction. Now let me write another chemical reaction. Suppose you are using zinc. Okay, let me write here Zn only. Okay, zinc. Here I am writing the name zinc plus diluted hydrochloric acid, HCl. It's a hydrochloric acid. So what it will form? Again, same compounds are forming metals also. Which salt will form here? Here ZnCl2 will form. Why? Because as you are knowing that zinc will form positive charge and chlorine, okay, negative. So hydrogen is forming H2, hydrogen gas. Okay, now let's see, is it balanced reaction? So let me write dilute here over the HCl. Okay, so no, it is not. So I have to multiply here too, because 2 hydrogens are there and here 1 was there. So now it is 2 hydrogen, 2 chlorines also, ZnCl2. And you should know that why I have written ZnCl2, because zinc is having valency +2, chlorine is having -2. That's why we have to take 2 zinc. Okay, so now I think you are clear about this chemical reaction. Let me write here hydrochloric acid name. It's a hydrochloric acid. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Now see here another one activity I have mentioned here. Here in the figure you can see that A, B, C, D different test tube I have taken, and all these test tube I have taken the hydrochloric acid. Okay, all the test tubes are having hydrochloric acid, but different metals I have added into the test tube. For example, in A I have added the Mg, magnesium metal. Okay, 2 gram, all are having the same weight, 2 gram I have taken. In B test tube I have taken zinc metal. In third C test tube I have taken the Fe. In fourth one I have taken copper. So will all the metals react equally or same as the zinc is reacting or magnesium is reacting? No, they are not, because all the metals are not having same reactivity. So different metal reacts differently. Okay, so the amount of hydrogen gas release will be different here. Okay, so the hydrogen gas will be released. In some cases more hydrogen gas will release, in other gas less will be released, and in some cases maybe hydrogen gas cannot be released. Okay, so you have to think about it. Okay, so let me write here first of all, let me explain you. For example, test tube A, what we have taken? Magnesium. Let me write here Mg, magnesium solid form, reacting with the hydrochloric acid, diluted HCl. What it will form? Salt, magnesium, Mg2 plus, chlorine, Cl minus, it will form MgCl2, magnesium chloride. Okay, see here I have not written aqueous, we have to mention the state here also, aqueous will be there. Now hydrogen gas, obviously it will form hydrogen gas. So let me explain amount of hydrogen gas. See here, as soon as we are adding the magnesium, so many effervescences are coming out like this, okay, so many effervescences are coming. Now let's check about the another test tube B. Okay, let's check. Let me take another marker about the B. Okay, we have taken in B, what we have taken? Zinc metal. Already I have written here already, but I will write again. Okay, so Zn, solid, diluted hydrochloric acid. What it will form? ZnCl2 aqueous plus hydrogen gas. Okay, they are forming hydrogen gas. Okay, now let me show the amount of hydrogen gas which is formed. You can see as compared to the magnesium, the hydrogen gas is slightly less. Okay, it is forming in a lesser amount. Okay, yes, one more thing, I have not balanced here, so let me write here 2. Okay, 2 hydrogen, 2 hydrogen, 2 chlorine, 2 chlorine. Now it is balanced, and just like that I have to mention here 2. Okay, so now this reaction is also balanced. Okay, now what about the test tube C? What about the test tube C? I will explain here. C for test tube C. Okay, for C I am writing here. So I have taken Fe. Okay, Fe is the metal, iron metal, and it is reacting with what? Diluted HCl hydrochloric acid. What it will form? What it will form? It will form, I am writing here because no space is there, Fe and chlorine. Which salt will form? So FeCl2 plus hydrogen gas. Okay, it's a ferric or ferrous. So here what is the valency of Fe here? It is iron 2 chloride. Let me write here. It is forming the iron in Roman letter we are showing the valency iron 2 chloride. Okay, this is iron metal, this is hydrochloric acid, we are knowing that, and hydrogen gas is forming. Okay, so let me show the amount of hydrogen gas. Let me show the amount of hydrogen gas. Okay, and now in last, can you tell me that what will happen in test tube D? In test tube D, what will happen? Will the copper react with hydrochloric acid or not? Think about it within a second. Pause the video and tell me, will it react or not? Okay, sorry. Okay, so let me write here, when the copper Cu solid reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid, there will be no reaction, there will be no chemical reaction, no chemical reaction. Why? You have to tell me why. Okay, so okay, let me tell you because I have to complete this video. Okay, and now see here, if you are seeing that the reactivity series of the metal, so here the copper is very less reactive, and it is the less reactive than the hydrogen also. That's why the copper cannot replace to the hydrogen. And here what is happening? All the metals, see, this magnesium is displacing the hydrogen from its solution. Okay, hydrochloric acid. Here the zinc is displacing. Okay, it's a single displacement reaction. Zinc is displacing the hydrogen from its salt solution. Here the iron is displacing out from the solution of hydrochloric acid to the hydrogen. Okay, why? Because they are more reactive than the hydrogen, and more reactive can displace to the less reactive element from its solution. And here the copper is least reactive than the hydrogen. Okay, another metals are more reactive. For example, here Fe, here I can write zinc, and more than the magnesium. Okay, so this is the decreasing order of activity of the metal. So that's why one of the reason that some metals are giving the more amount of hydrogen, some are less amount of hydrogen, some are very less, and some are not reactive like the copper. Okay, so copper will not react. Why? Because actually these reactions are nothing but they are the displacement reaction, and all the metals are having different properties to react with the acid. Okay, so I hope you understood why the magnesium is more reactive, or I can say the magnesium is forming a more bubbles of hydrogen, the zinc is less, iron is less, and the copper is less. Let me write here the order of the reactivity of the different metal. So here magnesium is more reactive than the zinc, zinc is more reactive than the iron, and iron is more reactive than the copper. Okay, so this is the one reaction. Acid commonly react with metal to form hydrogen gas. Okay, we will discuss another chemical properties of acid in my next video, so don't forget to see it and let me know that are you understood or not, because it's very important. Okay, so bye everyone.